Hare Krishna, sound testing. Sound testing. English translation. Is it okay? The sound. Haribol. Tem rádio?
Não, tem fone assistente.
Vê se tem rádio. Tem? Tem?
São fone,
Depois chega pra ela. Consegue poner?
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Isso é no horário.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. सर्वाग्रे मध्य विपाक निष्ठलीला प्रविष्ट ओम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर सतस्य श्रीमान भक्ति वेदांत शिला गोस्वामी महाराज एवं निष्ठलीला प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर सतमान भक्ति वेदांत शिला गोस्वामी महाराज अभय कमल अनंतपति शास्त्रांग दंडवती आपण तत्पश्चात नित्यलीला प्रविष्टम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज एवं नित्यलीला प्रविष्टम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर भक्ति वेदांत
Some obeisance to my Gurudeva and also to Shilatirtha Maharaj and so all the sannyasis, so all the mothers, so all the devotees present here, so all those who are eager to listen Harikatha. To the feet of everyone, I offer my obeisances again.
तथा
By the mercy of Guru Gauranga Mahaprabhu and Nrsimhadeva, we are now in Navadvipa Dham. Navadvipa Dham has so many glories, and Srila BhaktiVinod Thakur, he described in such a beautiful way the glories of Navadvipa Dham.
She's in front. She can hold cheese. Bengali broadcasting. So, if you chant Krishna's names, all the offenses of holy names of Krishna are taken in consideration. But the abode of Mahaprabhu and the name of Mahaprabhu does not take into consideration any offense. If you take the names of Gaura Nitai, you feel Prema and you start crying because the offenses are not taken in consideration. If you chant names of Krishna, the offenses, 10 offenses of holy names are taken into consideration. But if you chant the name of Gaura Nitai, these offenses are not taken into consideration. Gaura Sundara is called the audarya vigraha. Audarya means he forgives all the offenses, and he gives prema to everyone. This is audarya, magnanimity. So he gives without discrimination. Whoever he sees, he gives prema to everyone. So there are some symptoms when prema manifests. What? The heart melts. And when the heart melts, what happens? You start crying. Tears come from the eyes. So in this way, Shastra explains, so in the heart, when prema manifests in the heart, there are some symptoms. This Laukik explains. These beautiful pastimes of Lord. By listening these pastimes of Lord, the heart of the sadhaka melts. Then the devotee starts dancing. Sometimes dancing, sometimes crying. Sometimes laughing a lot. Like rolling around, different things. Why? Because he's remembering many pastimes, many sweet pastimes. And when his Lilas manifests in his pastimes like a spurti, he has visions of the pastimes in the heart and he behaves accordingly. When he remembers meeting pastimes, he starts crying. Separation pastimes, he starts crying. And when he has remembrance of meeting pastimes, then he's laughing. So Shastra explains. Lokabhaja means that this devotee who has prema in his heart, he is not caring for people's opinions. If people criticize him, if people praise him, he's not interested in that. He doesn't have. He's completely
absorbed, intoxicated in Prema. Only this. So this is the speciality of Gaura Dham, the abode of Mahaprabhu's place. BhaktiVinod Thakur described these glories of Mahaprabhu's Dham. What did I say? That if you chant Krishna's names, then offenses are taken into consideration. But what is the speciality of Gaura Dham? Gaura Dham, the abode of Mahaprabhu. Only the sadhakas and the siddhas can stay here. But in Vrindavan Dham, only the Nitya Mukta Purush, the liberated souls, can stay in Vrindavan. Vrindavan will only give shelter to liberated souls. But everybody can take shelter of Gaura Dham. Sadhakas and siddhas, practitioners and perfected souls, can take shelter of Gaura Dham, abode of Mahaprabhu. So what is the speciality of Gaura Dham? If you get the mercy of Gaura Dham, the abode of Mahaprabhu, then you'll be able to enter transcendental Goloka Vrindavana. You'll get the eligibility to enter Goloka Vrindavan. So Gaura Dham will give you this certificate, this eligibility. So if you don't get the certificate from Gaura Dham, you'll never be able to enter Vrindavan Dham. Just like you have, when you pass your finals in the school, you get some certificate from school, you know. And if you don't get certificate from like high school, you can never come into the university, for example, or college, you know. But if you get the certificate from high school, then you can get into college. If you don't pass your 10th grade, you'll never be able to enter college. So in this way, Navadvipa Dham gives you eligibility to enter Vrindavan Dham. So like Prabhupada Saraswati Pada says, Navavan means Navadvipa Dham. Those who take shelter of Navadvipa Dham, those who worship Navadvipa Dham and take shelter of Navadvipa Dham, by the mercy of Navadvipa Dham, these people will be able to enter, to attain Vrindavan Dham. Those who don't take shelter of Navadvipa Dham, never ever they'll be able to attain Vrindavan Dham. Never ever. Dvija Sutta means? Dvija means Brahmana, Sutta means son. So Dvija Sutta means the son of Jagannatha Mishra. So the son of Jagannatha Mishra, the son of Shachi Devi, Shachinandana, Gaura Hari. So if you worship and serve Mahaprabhu, you'll be able to attain this wealth of Parakiya love, conjugal love of Goloka Vrindavan for Krishna. But if you don't worship Gaura Sundar, never ever you'll be able to attain this wealth of the Gopis, Krishna, Vrajendranana Shama Sundar. Never be able to attain him. So the meaning of the shloka is that we must worship and take shelter of Mahaprabhu and his Dham. We must get their mercy. In the Kirtan, BhaktiVinod Thakur says, if Gaura gives you mercy, Mahaprabhu gives you mercy, then very easily we will be able to attain Vrindavana Chandra Krishna. Very easily we can attain Krishna. So in this way, it says, the speciality of Gaura Sundara and Gaura Dham. Here, the offenses the offenses are removed, cleansed. You know, in the Bhagavatam, Shukadeva Goswami explains about Brahma vimohana Lila. How Brahmaji, he kidnaps the calves and friends of Krishna. This is written in Bhagavatam. You know, but after that, Brahma realized that Krishna was Swayam Bhagavan. Then Brahma, he did many stavastutis, prayers. You know, but Krishna, he didn't tell directly to Brahma that he had forgiven his offenses. Krishna, Brahmaji had stolen the calves and friends of Krishna. So it's offense to steal a cow or calf. You know, it's just Lila, speciality of pastimes. Actually, when God makes one activity, He's doing many activities at the same time. So actually, the secret of these Lilas, I mean, these Lilas had also deep meanings. But externally, we see that Brahma stole the cows and the friends of Krishna. Gobatsaharan Lila, you know, this pastime. So Brahmaji is saying, Brahmaji realized that Krishna was Swayam Bhagavan, and Brahma started making prayers to Krishna. Stuti. But by these prayers, Krishna didn't tell directly to Brahma, oh, I have forgiven you. He didn't say. Did he say? No. But here in the commentary, Bhagavad explains, when Brahma was doing stutis, prayers, he recited one certain sloka. Inside the Brahma stuti, his prayers, he recited one sloka. Which one? Brahmaji is amazed. He's impressed, and he's saying, why he's so amazed? Oh, these Vrajavasis, they see Krishna as their own family member. They have Laukik, bhandu, Priti. Love and affection is like a family member towards Krishna. What is the meaning of this? It's just like we have in our house, in our family. We have mother, father, wife, son, friends, brother, sister, and we live with them. And we have this material relationship with them. Like she's my mother, he's my father, he's my brother, or he's my brother. So in this way, the Vrajavasis also, they see Krishna as a family member. Laukik Sadbandhu Bhat Priti. So they are so fortunate. In Vaikuntha, this doesn't exist. First of all, in Vaikuntha, there's only husband and wife, they have no kids. In Vaikuntha, Krishna has no kids, only husband and wife, only two people are there. In Vaikuntha, there's like no one. Only Lakshmi Devi and Narayana are there. Only both, Lakshmi and Narayana. But in Ayodhya, we can see a little bit of this. But still, in Ayodhya, they have Aishwarya Bhava. You see, Lord Ramachandra is there, Mother Sita also there in Ayodhya. Also Bharata and Lakshman, Shatrughna also there in Ayodhya. Dasharat Maharaj, Kaushalya, Keke, Sumitra, all are there. All of them are there. But all of them, they think Krishna, Ramachandra is Bhagavan. They have Bhagavat Buddha. So this Laukik Sadban Bhat Priti, friendship like a family member, love like a family member, you see only a little bit in Ayodhya. Because there they have so much Bhagavat Buddhi, Aishwarya Buddhi. They see Ram as God a lot. Everybody in Ayodhya knows and thinks Bhagavan Ramachandra, he is Bhagavan, he is God. And Ramachandra in Ayodhya, he is always following the Marjada, all the rules and regulations and etiquette. So that's why Ramachandra is called Marjada Purushottam. So Ramachandra has so much ego. I am the king. He has the ego of being the king. So like this. Everyone in Ayodhya is doing pranams to Ramachandra with so much Aishwarya Buddha thinking he's God. But in Vraja not. Nobody is doing pranam, reverence to Krishna. But Krishna is doing pranam to everyone in Vrindavan. Actually, it's the opposite. This is the speciality we see. The Krishna of Vrindavan is the speciality of Krishna in Vrindavan. So there are three Krishnas. Krishna of Vrindavan, Krishna of Mathura and Krishna of Dwaraka. Speciality of Krishna of Vrindavan is something special about him. He is doing pranam to everyone. But the Dwarakadesh and Mathuradesh Krishna, no, this is different. In Mathura, what do we see? Krishna and Balaram. Actually, when they delivered, they set free Devaki and Vasudeva from the jail of Kamsa. After setting them free, Krishna and Balaram, they wanted to do pranam to the feet of Devaki and Vasudeva and touch their lotus feet. But Devaki and Vasudeva, they did not allow Krishna and Balaram to do pranam to them. Why not? Because Devaki and Vasudeva, they always know that although Krishna and Balaram, they are our sons, they are Bhagavan at the same time. So Devaki and Vasudeva, they always know this, they always remember this. So in the prison of Kamsa, Krishna is manifesting four arms and give darshan to Devaki and Vasudeva. So in this way, Devaki and Vasudeva, they know that Krishna and Balaram, they are Bhagavan. So they have Bhagavat Buddhi. So how can we accept pranams from God? Reverence from God, obeisance from God himself. But in also Dwaraka, you can see what's going on in Dwaraka. Krishna is there. Sometimes he's manifesting four arms, sometimes two arms. In Mathura, mostly Krishna is with two arms and sometimes four arms in Mathura. But in Dwaraka, Krishna mostly he's manifesting his four arms. To manifest four arms, this is like, this is superhuman, like supernatural, superhuman, Imagine if you here would manifest four arms. This manifesting many arms, this is not something human and normal. If you manifest four arms, then somebody will tell you that you are an animal. Like you have four legs. Chatuspad means what? Like it's like an animal. Like four legs. Four limbs. If you manifested four arms, suppose. People or four legs. Actually, people call you animal. Chatuspad. It's even one kind of maybe insulting. It means animal. But in Dwaraka, Krishna manifests four arms. Generally, most of the times he's manifesting four arms. It's not four legs, it's four arms. Four arms, not four legs. Krishna manifests. Anyway, in Dwaraka, Krishna manifests so much opulence. Actually, in Dwaraka, Krishna manifests more opulence than in Mathura. More opulence in Dwaraka. Everybody in Dwaraka is doing pranam to Krishna. But in Vrindavan, Krishna is always manifesting two arms and playing flute, Chamasundara. He is playing flute with two arms. Two arms playing the flute. And with a beautiful melody, he's playing the flute.
Our acharyas explain. Actually, Vrindavan is full of Aishwarya opulence. Actually, more even than the opulence of Mathura and Dwarka. Vrindavan has more opulence than Vrindavan and Mathura. Oh, Vrindavan has more opulence than Mathura and Dwarka. But the opulence of Vrindavan is covered with Madhurya, by Madhurya, covered by the sweetness. Krishna is always behaving like a family member to the Vrajavasis. Like Subal and Sridham, suppose, for example. They are climbing on Krishna's shoulders and vice versa. And they are telling to Krishna, you're not higher than us. Krishna is playing with his friends. Krishna is so beautiful, doing pastimes. Like Mahaprabhu told about this, how Krishna's form is the highest form. Krishna is doing pastimes as like a human being. What is the meaning of Madhurya Lila, sweetness pastimes? It's just Krishna is doing pastimes just like a normal human being. Nara means human being. So Nara Lila, pastimes as like a human being. With his friends, playing with his friends. So sometimes he would lose, sometimes he would win, sometimes lose, be defeated by his friends. And then, sometimes his friends were climbing on his shoulders, sometimes the opposite, like Krishna climbing on shoulders of his friends. So this Laukik explains. Sometimes they were climbing on Krishna's shoulders and Krishna had to carry them. Sometimes these friends say, like with so many logical debating with Krishna, saying, Krishna, you are not higher than us. No. You are, because your father has 900,000 cows. But Sridham is telling to Krishna, but my father, Vrindavan Maharaj, he has more cows than your father. He has 1,100,000 cows. So I'm higher than you actually. Those who have more things, they are, more opulence, they are higher, like more money, more many things. Not English translation, Bengali. You wrote the English translation. Anyway, so then finally Subal Sridham, they try to get to some consolation with Krishna. Okay, so do one thing, we are same level. We are at the same level then. So Subal Sridham, they talked to Krishna. They were grazing the cows and said, okay, let's stop here. Then all the friends of Krishna, they were also there. It was lunchtime. Then Subal Sridham and all the friends told, look, today we brought so many delicious sweets, ladu, kachori, and so many things. So many delicious things we brought. Oh, Krishna, eat with us. They were sitting to eat with Krishna. So the friends, so much love and affection. They were telling to Krishna, Krishna, eat this, but close your eyes. Then Krishna closed his eyes, shut his eyes, and then friends started eating. But so, okay, Krishna, open your mouth. But actually what happened, sadhakas, they ate all the rasagullas and the sweets. And they took some flour, and they put this flour inside Krishna's mouth. When Krishna opened his eyes, he saw that inside his mouth he had only one flower, not any fruit. What is the sweet that you told you were going to give me? Friends told. Oh, a demon came, you don't know.
this demon came and ate all the sweets, finished. Then Krishna became angry and stood up. Krishna told, "Where is the demon? Where is that demon? Tell me now. What is the name of that demon?" The name of that demon was, what is his name? Lobhasur. What the name I told? Do you remember? Lobhasur. Lobha Asura. Lobha means greed. Asura demon. Because actually they were salivating, because, of the food, like so much greed for the food, so they went bellies. So Sakas told that demon Lobhasur is inside our bellies. So the friends of Krishna are playing with Krishna in this way. All these leelas take place in Vrindavan. You can also see Sakyaraskata and also Vatsalaraskata in Vrindavan. So what do you see? How Nanda and Yashoda, they see Krishna also as like a normal son, takes care of him just like a normal baby. His mother taking care of him. Krishna told himself this verse, my mother, Mother Yashoda, she sees me as her own son and taking care of me. She's taking care of me. And Krishna also accepts this and also behave accordingly. Mother Yashoda is running behind Krishna with a stick to try to discipline him and chastise him. And Krishna is so afraid. Krishna is afraid and running away from him. Krishna crying also. Krishna also eager to eat butter. Krishna is stealing butter. So many pastimes. And Nanda Maharaj told to Krishna, Gopal, bring my shoes. You see, Brahma and great demigods, they are eager to take this foot dust from the feet of Krishna, doing prayers to his lotus feet. But now, in Vrindavan, Krishna is bringing the shoes of Nanda Maharaj, the wooden sandals of Nanda Maharaj. Actually, Krishna cannot even properly lift these sandals on his head. Krishna gives 1-2 steps and then Krishna falls down. He cannot carry that wooden sandals on his head. So just like a normal human being, Krishna is doing pastimes. So this Vatsalarasakata. After that also another kinds of Lila, Madhurya Lila, Shringaraskata. Krishna himself told us this verse also. If my beloveds, they chastise me with insulting words, I prefer this so much more than listening to the prayers of the Vedas. So you see, Vatsalarasa is higher than Sakyaras, and Shringaras, Madhuryaras, conjugal ras is the topmost ras, conjugal malus. Krishna himself told this verse, if my beloveds, they chastise me and swear me, I love this. If the Gopis, they are angry with me, man, and they insult me, like they swear me, they call me names, so many bad names. You are a thief, you are a debauchee, you are these kinds of names. So I would like so much to listen to this. In Vaikuntha, nobody insults me like that. Blasphemes. Nobody tells me a thief in Vaikuntha. But see, Krishna is saying in Vrindavan, the Gopis, how they are insulting Krishna so well. So Krishna, he's so eager to listen to these names that Gopis call him, like swearing names. Krishna, for Krishna, this feels so sweet, all these insulting words. Bharata means Gopis are chastising Krishna. Krishna prefers this so much more than listening to the prayers of the Vedas. These Brahman demigods, they are doing many prayers according to nice intonation. Datta, Anudatta, Sarit means their, intonation and nice pronunciation of the mantras of Vedas to praising Krishna. But Krishna is not happy with this as much as he is happy listening to the insulting, blaspheming words of the Gopis. Krishna is happy when gopis are chastising him, like calling him names. You are debauchee, you are evil, you are like debauchee, thief. Krishna is eager to listen to gopis speak these words. So Krishna is doing so many pastimes in Vrindavan. So what is the meaning? In Vrindavan, who will give these qualifications to enter Vrindavan? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Gaura Dham and Gaur Sundar. So Brahma, Indra, all the demigods. You know, the pastimes of Vrindavan are transcendental. You know, but Brahma, Indra, they did some offense to the Lilas of Krishna. But then they came, like Brahma and Indra, they came to Navadvipa and did austerities. Like Brahma, he became who? Vraja Thakur in the Lilas of Mahaprabhu. Actually, Brahma did for many past years, he did austerities here in Navadvipa. No, Mayapur, we go to Mayapur later. Mayapur is also called Brahma Tapasastal, means place of austerities of Brahma. For thousands of years, well, I think 1,000 years, Brahma did austerities here. 1,000 years. And then Krishna appeared to Brahma, in front of Brahma. And Krishna told, okay, ask for a blessing, I will give you a blessing. Then Brahmaji told, Prabhu, I did one offense to your lotus feet, please forgive me. Then Krishna told, this Gaura Dham, if any person comes here, all his offenses are destroyed. So all your offenses are destroyed. How can I serve you? Brahmaji asked to Krishna. How can I serve you? Brahmaji told Prabhu, how can I serve you? Then Krishna told him, in Kali Yuga, I will come as Mahaprabhu. I'll make pastimes as Mahaprabhu. So you should. No, in my Gaura Lila, I will give Prema and deliver all the jivas. So you please help me in my Nama Prema Prachar, preaching the holy names. Krishna told to Brahma, help me in my preaching of the holy names, okay? Krishna told to Brahma. Brahma said, okay. But Brahma told one thing to Krishna, hey Prabhu, I have one prayer to your lotus feet. Don't give me birth in a high family. Give me birth in a low family. Then I'll be very humble. Then I can be humble. Like this shloka explains. If you have so much ego of your position, of birth and etc., of your knowledge, then you'll become so much proud always. Like maybe if you have so much knowledge and nice birth, you'll be proud. But if you're like born in a low family, then you don't have this kind of ego and pride. So this ego or pride, it's the cause of your falling down, the cause of your fall. So the abhimana, ego or pride, is the cause of your fall. Shastra Srimad Bhagavatam explains about 4 kinds of things, that if you have these 4 things, 4 kinds of ego or pride, you fall down. Like for example, if you're so much proud of being born in a high family, or for being very beautiful also, maybe you're too proud, or you may be proud because of your knowledge, also maybe you're proud because of you have loads of money. So if you have these 4 kinds of ego or pride, then you fall down. So this abhiman, this ego or pride. So Shastra says what? You have to give up these egos to be able to attain our transcendental form. We have to give up all these egos and prides of this material body. Let's give it up. Like I'm beautiful, I'm handsome, I'm learned, I'm knowledgeable, I'm poor, I'm intelligent. All these are ego. So the main abhiman, main ego of the soul actually is because we think that the body is our soul, So what did I say? So we think that the body is the soul. So this is the main thing. This is the mula abhiman, means the main or root ego, root of all this. And actually, because you think you're the body, this is the cause of all your offenses. So you think you're the body, bodily conception. I'm a Brahman, I'm a Kshatriya, I'm a Brahmachari also, Grihastha, Vanaprasthi, Sannyas. All of these are bodily conception. All of this. And then what happens? This is the cause of all the offenses. Slowly the offenses come from this. That's why BhaktiVinod Thakur explains. If you have the Atma Buddhi, bodily conception, then your heart and never ever pure bhakti will be able to come in your heart if you have bodily conception. So you have to give up this abhiman, this kind of ego. So you have to take the mood very high, like. You have to progress. So, by the mercy of Mahaprabhu, all these offenses are destroyed. So, Brahmaji came here in Gaura Dham, and what did he do? Then later he appeared as Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur is also the combined form avatar of Brahma and Prahlad. So Haridas Thakur, he was born in the Muslim family, but he was preaching the glories of holy names in this world. If Haridas Thakur hadn't manifested in this world, who would manifest the glories of holy names in this world if not for him? So in this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he told what to Haridas Thakur? You are the Nama Acharya, the Acharya of the holy names. He told that he was the Acharya of the holy names. So there's one story. In the day of the appearance of Prabhupada, there was one assembly of the Vaishnavas. We were there. We were talking about the Guru and Acharya. Acharya and Guru, this specialty. What is higher, to be Acharya or Guru? Like Acharya is higher or Guru is higher? What do you think? What do you think about this? Who is higher, Acharya or Guru? What do you think? Who is higher, Acharya or Guru? What do you think? Acharya is higher. And Guru? So the Guru is not an Acharya? So those who don't follow themselves, they cannot teach anyone. So this loka, the Shastra explains, Acharya Bana Purusho Veda. Means the person who really follows everything, like follow all the behaviors, then he can preach the instructions of the Vedas. If the person does not follow all the behaviors of the scriptures, how can he preach the Vedas? Darkness. Ru means light. That person who destroys the darkness of the devotee's heart, the disciple's heart, and establish the light of Bhagavad. So the duty of Guru is destroy the anarthas of the heart of the disciple. Just like the sun comes in the house and the darkness is destroyed. What are the anarthas? Sarupa Brahma, Asatrishna, Hida Durbalya and Aparada. So, Sarupa Brahma. There are many kinds of Sarupa Brahma. Like illusion, you don't know who you are. Swasarupe, Parasarupe, tattas Maya Swarup in 4 kinds of Swarupa Brahma. Shastra explains. So in total there are 16 kinds of anarthas. 16 kinds. So Guru is not an ordinary thing. Guru is something very deep. Guru means heavy. Guru means something very heavy, not light. Something heavy goes down, and something lighter goes up. So you see, I'm sitting on a wooden platform, and you are sitting on the floor. So I'm sitting up. Means who is higher amongst us? Who is higher? Those who are heavier, they are lower. So means actually, in like on a scale. So you are so knowledgeable, all of you. So you are sitting down actually because you're higher than me. You know these kinds of scales, like old kind of scales. There are 2 sides. So if something is heavier, it's going down the scale, and that thing which is lighter is coming up in the other side. So, I think they wanted to 2 animals, they wanted to share some piece of bread, and they saw there was some scale. Okay, but who will judge? Who will judge to say how much amount? So some monkey also came and he told to the monkey. The monkey came, then they told to the monkey, we want to share this piece of bread in 2 parts same, so that no any of us take more or less. Then the monkey said, okay, sit down, and you sit down there. And the monkey was holding the scale, and they took the chapati, 1 roti, and they shared, have cut into parts to put in 2 sides of the scale. They want to measure. But the monkey was measuring and eating at the same time. So actually monkey was stealing from these 2 other animals and took everything. So monkey was measuring and eating. Oh no, this is too heavy this side, so I'll take 1 part. Then he was eating that part. And so the other part was down heavier. And after some time, the bread or the chapati finished. And in the end, the monkey also told, you give me so much, I had to hear, I lost a lot of time, you give so much problem to me. So also, there is 1 little bit small piece also in the end, monkey also took. Because he said, I was here all this time trying to help you. And so that thing which is heavier is going down, and what is lighter is going up. Like you are sitting on the floor, you are heavy. So those who are sitting on the floor, they are sitting on the floor, they are also called Jamindar. And also those who are landowners, they are also called Jamindar, same word. And I'm sitting up, so I'm like Chokidar. It means I'm sitting on a wooden platform. But Chokidar also means doorman. So who is higher, a doorman or a landowner? You tell me, huh? You don't want to say. Those also means who is higher, you or me? Because those who are lighter, they are going up. Finish time? So what I was talking about? Guru means deep, serious or heavy. Gambhir. Something is light, lagu, and another thing is heavy. So to be a guru, you have to have the qualities of a guru. Gurutva means you have to be heavy with the qualities of a guru. What is the meaning of guru? Actually, he's following everything. He's acharya. He's also preaching prachar. He has realization and bhava. He knows all the knowledge of the meaning of the shastras. He knows all the shastras. If the guru does not know shastra, he cannot be actually a guru. But the guru knows Sanskrit or not? Gaura Babaji Maharaj, did he know Sanskrit? Haridas Thakur also. Was he a guru or not? He was acharya even. Gaura Das, he was who? What was he? He used to speak Sanskrit? No. But Gaura Babaji Maharaj, he was so high and he was a Mahabhagavat. Imagine, even Srila BhaktiVinod Saraswati Prabhupada, he accepted him as a guru. You spoke wrong, opposite. Because he's speaking Bengali, but actually he's not original Bengali. So he spoke a little bit some accent, wrong words, and the meaning came opposite of the words. Again, he spoke wrong. Slight accents difference. Okay, so Bhaktisiddhanta accepted Gaurkshora as his guru. Why? Because Srila Gaurkshora Babaji Maharaj, he had Bhava Bhakti, Prema Bhakti. Highest, he had the realization. He would not speak Sanskrit, Srila Gaurkshora Babaji Maharaj, but even when great scholars, they were giving class or lectures, Gaurkshora Babaji Maharaj would see, and if that person was speaking something wrong, he could correct them. We see this in the explanation of the story of Srila Gaurkshora Babaji Maharaj. So I was saying about Guru and Acharya, these two things. Who is higher, Guru or Acharya? Acharya or Guru? What is higher? So I have to think about it. So some people say Acharya is higher, and some people say Guru is higher. Okay, who will reconcile? Who will give the reconciliation? So what Krishna himself told? Krishna told Srimati Radhika is my guru and I'm her disciple. I dance as she wants me to dance. So Krishna told Radhika is my guru. Krishna didn't say Acharya. She said Radha is my guru and I'm her disciple. I am her. Krishna told I am her disciple. Srimati Radhika with her prema, she's making me dance. Tasmat Brinde. One day Srimati Radhika, she was with her friends, and then Brinda Devi came. Brinda Devi asked, Radha asked to Brinda, Brinda Devi, where are you coming from? Then Brinda Devi told, I am coming from your kunda, Tava Kundat. Means I'm coming from Radha Kund. Then Srimati Radhika asked, did you see my beloved Krishna? Yes. Where is he? Where was he? Brinda Devi told, he was in your Radha Kunda also. Radha asked, what was Krishna doing? Then Brinda Devi told, he is learning. Learning what? He's learning how to dance. He's learning how to dance in Radha Kund. Oh, but learning from home. You need some guru, now some teacher to learn something, isn't it? When you learn something, you need to have a teacher. Radharani told. But who is his guru there? Vrindavan told. Who is teaching Krishna to dance in Radhakunda? Who is his guru? Srimad Radha asked. Vrindavan told, hey Radhe, in that Radhakunda, all those trees, these trees, Krishna sees these trees as like you. And Krishna is learning how to dance from these trees. How? When the wind blows, and then the trees, the branches of the tree, they move along the wind. And in this moment, Krishna in his mind, he thinks, oh, Shrimati Radhika, she is telling me, hey Krishna, dance like this, move your arms like this, bend like this, and bend now like this, moving the hands and move accordingly like this. Because the branches of the tree, they are moving. Those who dance Bharatanatyam, they know these things. How to move the fingers, how to move the feet, how to move the neck and the head, the eyes, movement of the eyes, even the movement of the nose, of the ears also they must move, all parts of the body they have to move in the dance, isn't it? So Vrinda Devi told Krishna, Krishna is learning how to dance, and Krishna is seeing these trees from Radhakunda just like yourself, and Krishna is learning how to dance from these trees. So that's Guru, no? Srimati Radhika is the Guru of Krishna. So what is higher, Guru or Acharya? That person who follows the behavior. Like the person is an Acharya, he's following the behaviors and everything. He's called Acharya. So Mahaprabhu, he gave which title to Haridas Thakur? Namer Acharya, Acharya of the holy names. So Haridas Thakur, he's chanting holy names and he is preaching the glories of the holy names in this world. So Haridas Thakur. So Haridas Thakur, if you think he's a Muslim, actually it's an offense if you think Haridas Thakur is a Muslim. And Bhagavatam explains, oh my, amazing. If one time you chant the holy names of Bhagavan, that person is even higher than a Samavedi Brahmana. A person is higher than even a Samavedi Brahmana. A Brahmana is not a Brahmana if he's not following the proper behaviors of Brahmana. A Chandala is not a Chandala, dog meat eater, if that person is chanting holy names. A Brahmana is not a Brahmana if he's not doing bhajan of Krishna, not worshipping Krishna. Meaning, those who do bhajan, they are higher. Doesn't matter which caste, birth, family or ashram. So, Brahmana also told to Bhagavan, hey Prabhu, give me birth in a low family, and then what will happen? I'll be always humble. I won't have any ego. Then Bhagavan told to Brahma, okay, I give you that. Then okay, give me the darshan of your swarup. You will appear as like a Gauranga soon. Brahma told to Krishna, so give me the darshan of your form of Gauranga. Then Krishna, in this moment, he showed his Gauranga form to Brahmaji. So So Krishna told the form of Gauranga to Brahma in Mayapur. It's the place of fire sacrifice in the stairs of Brahma. In that place, Brahma had the darshan of Gauranga form of Lord, of the Gauranga's form. So Krishna told, this form, I will appear with this form in Kali Yuga. And I will preach the holy names. So why, if you preach, what do you need to preach? You need two things to preach. You need two things to preach. One, what do you need? Money power. Second, manpower. So you need people and money. So the sadhus, what do they need? What do the sadhus need? Need everything. Actually, to serve God, you need everything to serve God. Means you need everything to serve God. You can serve God with everything. You need people, for example. Not only money, you need people as well. To serve, you need two things: manpower and money power. Manpower and money power. That's why Prabhupada used to say like this. If I had money, Prabhupada used to say, I would buy an airplane. You know, I would buy an airplane. People say, why would you buy an airplane? Oh my. Why? What do you need an airplane for? It's very expensive. So what to do airplane? If I had an airplane, I would go from one corner to the other corner of the earth and preach the message of Vaikuntiya Bharta. You know, in the biography of Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta, he says, if I had money, real money, I would buy an airplane with this money. And with this airplane, I would go in all earth from one corner to the other corner to preach the message of God. So Prabhupada, he did this prophecy. So now our Guru Vargas, they are fulfilling these desires of Prabhupada. Like Srila BhaktiVinod Swami Maharaj. He went to Western countries preaching. Srila Gurudeva also. Srila Narayana Goswami Maharaj also went to Western countries to preach. Money is needed for that or not? You can take a train, go somewhere, or by car. Oh, sorry, I couldn't get that. Yeah, but in Western countries you need tickets for airplane, for example, everything. But in India it's different. Even without money, without anything, you can go by train, or you can even no money proper, you can also drive car. Like no need anything. But for example, in Western countries, if you park the car, you have to pay many things. You have to pay pass the credit card to pay that ticket, parking lot, or many things. In train, for example, you can even go sometimes without ticket. It's easy. You could take the train, then from Calcutta you go for free you can go even to Delhi. If you really want, you can even go to Delhi for free, just go inside the train and go. So like in India it's easier to move than Western countries. Basic things, this Gurudev is saying. If you don't have money, So we buy the ticket, for example, in Western countries. So I couldn't get exactly what Gurudev was saying. Like basically in Western countries you cannot go like in the train like this, otherwise you go to jail. Like you cannot just cheat like this, it's very dangerous. You can even go arrested and it's... But so Prabhupada used to say how to preach. You need two things: money power and manpower. Prabhupada told all this. So Bhagavan Mahaprabhu himself, he preached through Advaita Acharya, also Shivas, Hardas Thakur, Gadadhar Pandit, also Swarupa Damodara Rai Ramananda, Rupan Sanatan. Cannot preach alone. We need many people to preach. So people and money to preach. So time is up. So if you come to the abode of Mahaprabhu, all your offenses are destroyed. So this is the speciality of the abode of Mahaprabhu, Gaura Dham. So if you sleep in the Gaura Dham, what happens? It's just like you're doing Dandavad Pranam. If you sleep here in the abode of Mahaprabhu, it's just like you're doing obeisances to him, to this Dham.
Jai Shri